Hello.
Hello.
Hello. And welcome to Scott Tyndall's Home Shop. I am Scott, and Tara is off at her sister's house with her mother, and they are off doing girly things, whatever they do. I have been working on this plane, come from my dad. I've inherited all of my dad's tools. My dad's still alive. He's just not using them, and so he went ahead and gave them to me. I would have gotten them anyway, but it's better this way. Alright, so what I'm doing here is repainting the plane. I don't want to upset the Stanley blue, but I went ahead and painted the sides and around the edge black, and I'll sand that off down there. Okay, that's all painted black all the way around. I'm going to leave the Stanley blue alone. I may clear over it later, but I want to leave this like it is. I took this all apart, sanded it down, got the big flake rust off of it, and wiped it down with an oil rag. Actually, correction, I will wipe it down with an oil rag. Right now, I am painting the friction handle, or the clamp, whatever you want to call it. This is not a how-to. This is what I do. Hey, that's a new rhyme. This is not a how-to. This is how I do. Right here, I am trying to... I put epoxy over top of this, the name Stanley, and I want to go around and just even it up, and then I'll repaint the black on it. And when I say even it up, I'm just going to throw my razor knife across this all there. I need to get it just right so that I can see with the light. There goes that. And right here on the end. Come on. Don't be shy. There we go. And one little big uh-oh right up here at the top. Hold on. I'll turn it over where I can see it. There we go. Now this is nowhere near even or anything like that. I will get better as time goes on, but my main goal for all of this stuff that I do is simply to preserve. Now I didn't use that razor blade hardly for anything. So I'm going to stick it back in its little pouch. And if I had my wood glue handy, I don't see it right offhand. It's probably right up under me. I'll just stick that back down like that. That didn't do any good at all. Well, I put a little tab of glue on there. Touch glue. Now, what I want to do is I want to paint all of this that I've rubbed off. Paint it back black. We're going to leave the blue alone. Yes, I'm using my $100 screwdriver because I'd have to knock the camera over to get to the other one because I told my daughter to put it up, and that's what she did. We have stirred this up prior to turning on the camera, and I'm just going to use what's on the lid. Kind of hard doing around uneven surface. What you have to do is you just push it up, and if that's not enough, you push it up a little bit more. You just let the paint flow up there. Sometimes it's just putting the brush down and letting it run out of the brush, and then stroking and taking your stroke. Oh, almost got it. It's like a pallet. You can put it down here on the handle and then come up here and let one little whisker come in and go right there around it, like that. And now I'll just come down here and brush out those dab strokes. Like I said, this isn't a how-to. This is how I do. And the heater's been in here running all day, so all these parts are nice and warm. Get under there. I use gravity against it. Ah, come on. Quit being stupid. Alright. A little bit of paint needs to be right here. Come on. Get up there in that corner. There we go. Come all the way across. We're just doing a little bit of touch up. Come on. There you go. Let's see. I see a little bit of a ridge right here. Alright. There we go. Now let's put the lid back on. There we go. Now polish. That brush is gone. We'll leave it in there right now. Too much water in this acetone. Need some naphtha. Must be too much water. Water, yeah, acetone and water. don't know what the ratio is. Oh, it's acetone, water, alcohol, glycerin, gelatin, fragrance, yellow number 5 dye. We'll just leave it in there. It'll eventually soften that little bit of paint up. Now what I'm going to do, excuse me. I found my wood glue. I have a desk coming that we're going to move the saw over on the other side. Make sure I didn't get any dust all over it. I can't pick it up now. I done painted the handle like an idiot. So we'll take this little oil rag, this gun oil, and we're going to wipe the blade and the iron down. Coat it up nice and pretty. Oh, I almost forgot. And if you're wondering, this saw table isn't going to be the saw table that I use. So, alright. Shine her up nice and pretty. Alright. There we go. We'll wipe all this down later. Just keep that oil where it doesn't rust anymore. I'm not going to try to drill that rivet out to get that out to fix it. And it's not. I polished up everything that I could. It's an old plane. It's not an antique plane. It's an old plane. It's 30 years old or better. And so we'll just keep it oiled up so that it doesn't rust. I plan on using it. It's not a shelf queen. She will be used. There you go. And now this goes in like this. Sets up there on that little lever. It moves. And when this dries, I'll put that in there. Well, I can go ahead and lay it in there. There. Just can't use it right now. There you go. That sets up on this little shelf up there. Y'all can see around the room. We're getting more stuff in. I got plenty of stuff. I got jigs. I got all kind of jigs and tooling up there, and I'm fixing to go pick up a joiner, a bandsaw, a surface planer, and something else. And then we're going to add on to the shop. We're going to move the shop we're going to frame in another room on the end of the house and make that the saw and planer room, and then probably leave this as the assembly room. Just have the machines over there all on wheels. You pull them off the wall, put them in the floor, use them. There you go. So if I wipe that off, see, oil stays on it enough to keep it from, doesn't feel oily, but it leaves that nice shine on there. And that can be used. So there you go. I'll have pictures of cleaning all this stuff up and everything. Special shout out to Doug Sweener, part of the Small Engine Nation. He's going through stage 3 cancer. We'll have a prayer, moment of silence for Doug. Godspeed be with you, Doug. Kick cancer's ass. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And don't forget to check out the links down below and get you a t-shirt, a hoodie. And got any suggestions, leave them down below. Thanks for all the subscribers. Thanks for all the patrons. I have a Patreon account, and if you want to make a donation to the channel, because all this work around here is going to take money, so you can make a donation to the channel. If you like what you see and want to help further the channel, then make a small donation. If you don't or can't make a donation, then share my video so that somebody else might be able to help. Either way it goes, I appreciate you just watching it. Y'all have a good day now, you hear? Bye.